What's up, ladies and gentlemen, with the guy here, and welcome to For Honor. Now here I am back again playing For Honor. Today I'm gonna be doing one-on-one video, and then later on I'm gonna do a 2v2. Now before I get started, I just wanted to talk about what I see that some people be doing in For Honor. I have actually played with some players that I have invited me to the party. And a lot of the times they be telling me what they be doing wrong, or they be like, oh bro, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. This dude got me with this. And in this video, basically, I'm gonna be talking about what I do when I'm playing, or like what I do when I'm getting beat up, or I try to see what the other opponent is doing wrong. So in this video, basically, I'm gonna be like, explaining myself, what I'm doing, what's been going through my head, things that I see other people doing, and basically how I better myself in this game. I might not be the best of players, but you know, I'm pretty confident that I got, you know, my skills up there, especially how I handle myself and how I play the game. So yeah, in this video I'm gonna be basically showing you guys what I be doing. I'm actually gonna be fighting in the videos with online players. There's gonna be a dude here that I have fought a couple of times, and he basically does something that I see that is not good doing while you're playing this game. And while you watch the video, you'll see my tips and the things that I gotta say about playing this game. It's not really much to it, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys like what I gotta say. You know, you're there to attack, kill, destroy, win. It's about, you know, like having to commit to having that mentality the whole time. And you know, don't go in with let's see what happens first, because that's exactly the kind of thing that is going to make you second guess yourself and increase the chances of you of losing. There's a difference, you know, between being smart and being courageous. So you know, just take your time, man. Just be patient, and you know, have control of yourself. Something that I almost forgot to say is having awareness of where you are can also help you, you know, like have a lot of how you say, advantages, and having a good awareness of where you're fighting, you know, the environment you're in can turn to your advantage. So you know, you can maneuver yourself much better. You know, you can be more confident attacking. You can use the environment to your advantage. You know, maybe throw somebody off a cliff, or throw them in one of those fire burning pits, or in a hole. You know, you gotta consider the environments from time to time. Me, I really don't use environments a lot of times, but I have seen some great YouTube players that have played For Honors and some other games, and I see the way they use the environments, and it's pretty amazing what the players can do. So that's something you can consider yourself. You know, be mindful. You know, like have ideas, but don't let your guard down while you're having those ideas. You know, always be on a top guard. You know, always defending yourself. But yeah, that's a tip that I almost forgot. Something else that I wanted to talk about was step away from your opponent's attack. If you see that your opponent is, you know, hitting you, you know, getting you with his sword, his axe, or whatever he's using, whatever character he's using to hit you a lot of times, man, just take a step back. You know, it's really easy. You know, just move back, and you know, just take a large step and back to avoid their attacks. It's just crazy how I see sometimes some people playing, and they just get hit and hit and hit and hit and hit and hit and hit, and they can't defend themselves. Just step back. You know, make a huge step backwards, because a lot of the times just standing there trying to take your opponent head on, it's not gonna work. Clearly the person, you know, is getting you, and I know it can be frustrating sometimes, but the best thing that I can say is just like get away from that person, step back, and you know, be patient, and try to think about what you did or what that person is doing that he's getting you with, and you know, try to punish them for that. Just try to punish them. But whenever you're getting hit a lot of times, or you can't cover yourself when they hitting you with a lot of, you know, crazy skills attacks, if the player is better than you, please just take a step back, because that's what I do a lot of the times. And That's what I see a lot of the good players do. A lot of these good YouTubers that play Fortnite. A lot of these great people that play Sea Fighters. A lot of these people that play Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 11. You know, Quality Gear. All of these great games. Just please take a step back, because it really is really gonna help you. Go into practice mode or training mode. It is really important that you learn what your character can do. It don't matter if you play 2 or 1 character. Learn what your character can do. You know, like, it's important for you to know the range of your character, the recovery, and the usefulness, that your character has. You know, from their specials to their heavy attacks to their combos. Is very very important for you to know what your character can do and what can they offer. So I strongly and highly recommend that you go into training mode or practice mode, because learning what your character can do is very very important. And not only are you learning what your character can do too, but you're learning more and finding out more about the way you play. You know, your playing style. So I highly recommend that you go in there, that you learn all the combos that your character can do, all the light attacks that he can do, all the heavy attacks that he can do, and you know, just learn every single thing that your character has to offer, because it's very very important. To me, it's very important, and I strongly recommend that. So please go out there and please train if you want to get better at this game or other games, because training is very very important. That's one of the strongest tips that I can give you right now. Go and train. Learn to block. Another strong tip that I gotta tell you guys when playing For Honor. Blocking is so important. The importance of blocking cannot be stressed enough. You know, like, always blocking is not the easiest, but it's the easiest and most effective way to avoid taking, you know, like, large amounts of damage. And learning to recognize the movements is a big advantage. You know, move that can hit players, that, you know, scares them. You know, learning the patterns is really good. You know, and it's always good after you block to have a normal move that can knock, you know, your opponent down or make them back away, or a move that can get them dizzy. You know, from, you know, a mid-air attack to, you know, a light attack or a heavy attack. And, you know, make it difficult for your opponent to determine whether they should block left or right. You know, make it kind of predictable. You know, use the combos of your character. That's why, from what I just talked about training, that's why it's important for you to learn about the light attacks and heavy attacks and the combos that your character can offer. Because if you learn how to block and, you know, you learn on your defense, then you can be very unpredictable for the opponent when you're gonna attack back. You know, are you gonna come right, left, are you gonna throw a heavy or a light attack? So learning how to block is really really important. So that's something else that I highly recommend that you should go out there and train. Blocking is very very important. Last tip that I can give you guys is frustration, the unknown enemy. The worst enemy lies within ourselves. If you get mad or frustrated, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. So take a break and remember that it's just a game. It's just a game. The player that is fighting you or is kicking everyone's butt online, they don't learn all of these fancy moves overnight or in just one day. So with enough practice, you too can become a champion. So always remember that. Do not fight yourself. Use your frustration as energy and use it for a good cause when you are fighting. Always remember that you too can become a champion. And this is all I can tell you guys. This is the tips that I can give you. This is what I do when I'm playing a game. I hope it helps. I hope you guys like the tips that I have to give you and offer you. And all I can say is thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for watching all my other videos. Thank you so much for the love and support. Please like and subscribe. Please share these videos with your friends. Tell your friends about me, because it helps me and my channel grow, and I really appreciate the love and support. So thank you very much, guys, and stay blessed. And until later, brothers and sisters.